Welcome to a quieter way of living, where calm does not require distance or escape. What if I told you that profound domestic tranquility can exist right inside your living room? An indoor Zen garden transforms ordinary interiors into reflective sanctuaries. This journey into an indoor Zen garden reveals how Japanese garden indoors design can reshape mood, focus, and energy. As soft light touches stone and greenery, your space begins to breathe differently. This is not decoration alone, but the beginning of creating an indoor Japanese garden that gently changes how you experience home. Zen is not a trend, but a philosophy expressed through space, balance, and intention. Japanese aesthetics and interiors prioritize restraint, harmony, and negative space. A Zen living space design removes excess so that meaning can emerge naturally. When you introduce a Japanese garden within living space, every object gains purpose. The room becomes quieter without losing warmth. This mindful approach to indoor garden tranquility allows the home to support reflection, not distraction, shaping a tranquil indoor environment rooted in centuries of Japanese wisdom. Transforming a living room into a peaceful retreat begins with perception. Instead of seeing walls and furniture, imagine flow, stillness, and rhythm. Japanese garden indoors design teaches us to guide movement with subtle cues. A minimalist Japanese interior uses space as a canvas, allowing plants, stone, and light to speak softly. As you begin creating an indoor Japanese garden, your room shifts from functional to meaningful. The atmosphere evolves into a Zen home atmosphere, where presence feels natural and unforced. An indoor Zen garden does not need much space, only thoughtful placement. Corners, window alcoves, or unused shelves can host a small indoor Zen garden ideas concept. Light direction matters more than size. Japanese garden for apartments embraces adaptation, not limitation. By observing how light moves throughout the day, you allow indoor nature design to align with daily rhythms. This creates a calming indoor garden design that feels alive, responding subtly to morning brightness and evening calm. Plants are the living heart of any indoor Japanese landscaping. Choose varieties with elegant forms and slow growth to maintain balance. Moss, ferns, or sculptural foliage reinforce a minimalist indoor garden aesthetic. These elements enhance indoor garden tranquility by softening hard surfaces and absorbing visual noise. In Japanese-inspired home decor, plants are not crowded. Each one stands alone, creating breathing room. This restraint encourages a peaceful living space ideas approach, rooted in patience and care. Stone brings permanence and grounding to a Zen-inspired interior styling. Indoor rock garden design uses texture and weight to balance living elements. Smooth river stones or carefully selected gravel patterns guide the eye without demanding attention. In a Japanese garden indoors, stones represent mountains, islands, or stillness itself. Their presence reinforces a tranquil indoor environment by reminding us of time and stability. Each placement is intentional, contributing to the emotional calm of the space. Less is not emptiness, it is clarity. A minimalist Japanese interior allows meaning to emerge through restraint. Avoid symmetry and perfection, favoring organic balance instead. This approach defines Zen living space design by inviting imperfection. As you refine your indoor Zen garden, removing one object often improves the entire composition. The result is a calming indoor garden design where silence becomes a feature and visual rest becomes possible within everyday life. Water does not need to flow loudly to be powerful. A small bowl, subtle fountain, or reflective surface can suggest movement without sound. Indoor Japanese landscaping often uses implied water to preserve calm. When used thoughtfully, water enhances indoor garden tranquility by adding rhythm and reflection. The soft shimmer reinforces Japanese garden within living space concepts, reminding the mind of streams and rainfall. This gentle presence deepens the Zen home atmosphere without overwhelming the senses. Light shapes emotion as much as form. Soft, indirect illumination supports a tranquil indoor environment. Paper lanterns or warm LEDs echo traditional Japanese aesthetics in interiors. Shadows become part of the composition, moving gently across stone and leaves. This careful lighting enhances indoor nature design by highlighting texture rather than brightness. In a Japanese garden indoors, light guides attention calmly, allowing the space to change subtly throughout the day. Natural textures ground a Zen-inspired interior styling. Wood, bamboo, linen, and clay introduce warmth without clutter. These materials soften modern surfaces and reinforce Japanese-inspired home decor principles. A minimalist indoor garden thrives when textures contrast gently rather than compete. Touch becomes part of the experience, deepening indoor garden tranquility. The space feels more human, more alive, and quietly welcoming in a way that synthetic finishes cannot achieve. True calm often comes from what is not heard. A Zen home atmosphere values silence, punctuated only by subtle natural sounds. Avoid mechanical noise and visual distraction near your indoor Zen garden. If sound is introduced, it should echo nature gently. This awareness strengthens peaceful living space ideas by allowing the mind to rest. In Japanese garden indoors philosophy, silence is not empty, it is restorative and deeply intentional. Japanese gardens are designed to be experienced slowly. Even indoors, movement matters. Arrange elements so the eye travels naturally from one feature to another. Indoor rock garden design benefits from layered depth and gentle curves. This visual journey enhances indoor garden tranquility by encouraging pause and observation. A Japanese garden within living space becomes an experience, not an object, inviting repeated moments of calm reflection. An indoor Zen garden does not reject modern living, it softens it. Technology and nature can coexist when thoughtfully arranged. Keep digital elements visually separate from your Zen living space design. This separation supports a tranquil indoor environment where focus improves naturally. By blending modern comfort with Japanese garden indoors principles, your home becomes both functional and restorative, adapting ancient wisdom to contemporary routines. Maintenance is an act of mindfulness, not obligation. Trimming plants, adjusting stones, and cleaning surfaces become rituals. This ongoing care reinforces indoor nature design as a living practice. A minimalist indoor garden evolves slowly, teaching patience. Through consistent attention, indoor garden tranquility deepens, and the space reflects your inner rhythm. Creating an indoor Japanese garden is not finished, it grows alongside you. Beyond beauty, an indoor Zen garden influences mood and clarity. Studies and experience show that natural elements reduce stress and improve focus. Japanese aesthetics in interiors are designed to support emotional balance. As your space calms, so does the mind. This connection transforms the garden into a quiet partner in daily life, reinforcing peaceful living space ideas through subtle emotional support. Every garden tells a story. Incorporate objects that carry personal significance while maintaining restraint. A stone from a journey or a plant gifted by a loved one can anchor memory within the space. Zen-inspired interior styling allows meaning without excess. This personalization strengthens the Japanese garden within living space, making it uniquely yours while preserving harmony and balance. Limited space encourages creativity. Japanese garden for apartments embraces scale and intention. Vertical elements, shallow containers, and compact compositions make indoor Zen garden design accessible to anyone. Constraints sharpen focus rather than limit expression. This approach proves that indoor garden tranquility depends on thoughtfulness, not size. Even the smallest room can host a deeply calming presence. Seasonal change enriches indoor nature design. Rotate plants, adjust light, or subtly alter arrangements to reflect time passing. This awareness reinforces a tranquil indoor environment that feels alive and responsive. Japanese garden indoors philosophy honors impermanence, reminding us that change is natural. Each season offers a new expression of calm within the same space. A Zen home atmosphere invites slow interaction. Sit near your garden, observe quietly, and let thoughts settle. This intentional pause supports emotional clarity. Indoor rock garden design and plant composition work together to guide attention inward. Over time, this space becomes a cue for stillness, reinforcing the role of your indoor Zen garden as a daily refuge. Your indoor Japanese garden quietly influences others. Visitors feel its presence before noticing its details. This unspoken lesson in balance and restraint reflects Japanese aesthetics in interiors at their best. The space communicates calm without explanation. In this way, your home becomes a shared, tranquil indoor environment, offering peace through design rather than instruction. Resist the urge to add too much. Over-design disrupts harmony. A minimalist Japanese interior thrives on space and suggestion. Allow emptiness to remain meaningful. This discipline strengthens indoor garden tranquility by preserving clarity. In creating an indoor Japanese garden, restraint becomes the most powerful design tool, allowing the space to breathe freely. A garden is a journey, not a destination. As life changes, your indoor Zen garden adapts. Furniture shifts, plants mature, light changes. Embrace this evolution. Japanese garden within living space concepts celebrate time and transformation. This long-term relationship deepens the emotional connection between home and inhabitant, reinforcing calm through continuity. Morning tea, evening reflection, or quiet reading gain depth beside an indoor Zen garden. These rituals anchor the space in daily life. Zen living space design supports habits that nurture well-being. Over time, the garden becomes inseparable from moments of rest and focus, strengthening peaceful living space ideas through repeated gentle use. Beyond aesthetics, your indoor Japanese garden becomes a sanctuary. It supports emotional balance, clarity, and presence. By making it your own, you honor both tradition and individuality. Indoor nature design here is not static, but deeply personal. This space reflects who you are becoming, not just who you are, inviting ongoing care and awareness. Thank you for joining this journey into creating an indoor Zen garden that transforms everyday living. A Japanese garden indoors is not about perfection, but intention, patience, and calm. As you continue shaping your space, remember that tranquility grows through attention and care. If this vision inspired you to bring a Zen home atmosphere into your life, please subscribe for more peaceful living space ideas. Thank you for watching.